What's going on, everyone? It's the Emo Boy here, back again with another video today. This is kind of a last minute thing. I just want to show my support gameplay that I captured, and as you can see, it's my video because well, I sort of got clipped by the Cassidy. We traded, but I wanted to make this video to because I feel like because essentially I've been playing support, or I've gone back to playing support on Overwatch with my friends, and I just feel like I've been y'all know I was Heartstuck Bronze, so y'all remember me being Heartstuck Bronze, but these past three games, um I feel like I did really well, and eventually I did end up ranking up. Granted, I'm still in bronze. Currently at a I'm currently at bronze 1 or 2. It's bronze 2. So, I'm climbing. I'm trying to climb. And yeah, I feel like I've changed a lot in terms of playing support, because back then I would just, as Kiriko, like all I would do is heal. As Zen, all I would do was heal, stay in the back. The times I did play Zen, as you can see, I'm playing Zen now. But the thing is, now whenever I play Zen, or like whenever I play any other support, like I still play Kiriko, I play Bab, I play Zen, and I even tried Alari. I personally can't get around her playstyle. Like, it's just not for me. So I don't play her. But I respect anyone who does play her, because she looks like a lot of fun to master. But as you can see, like, I'm doing, more than just heal botting. Because if you remember, like, even on Ana, especially Ana, if you guys were around when I was playing Ana, you would just see me healing, trying to keep, you know, my my DPS up, my tank up, and I would hardly ever do damage. Like I would only do damage like around the 800 range, which looking back now is kind of pathetic. But because it takes more than just healing to, actually win. They're called supports for a reason. And so that's why I figured, I start playing Zen again, because Zen has the highest damage, and he's one of the supports that has the highest amount of damage, and but his healing is like really low as a result of that. And as you can see, as Sombra's trying to jump me, I don't allow it to happen. I scare her off. I hear her, and so I try to ping her for where they're coming from my team. So the reason I'm playing Zen is to kind of get the feeling of doing damage. I know Zen's like kind of a projectile hero, and so as you can see, like you'll kind of see my aim like slip here and there. It's like I can't really hit my shots. Like, see, that should have been an easy kill, right? I could have easily shot Moira in the head, and I didn't. It's the same with that Kiriko. I could have killed that Kiriko, but again, my aim is off. I believe after these three games, though, I did mess with my settings a little bit to, turn up my sensitivity. But, um, yeah, this first game, it was on a map I hated. I wouldn't say I hate this game mode. It's just, it's still weird for me. Like, it's kind of an adjustment, and so, I'm still getting used to it. Um, it's fun. Again, you can see I made a mistake there, trying to 1v1 in Orisa when she's being pocketed by Mercy. I should have gone after, the Mercy or the Moira. But yeah, it's crazy, because with Zen, his Discord orb is stronger than I thought it was. Or it's strong. It's like, because I remember when I would get one clipped, and I would have a Discord up on me, and I was like, oh, Discord, that makes sense. But it's like, you never really see how strong it was till, you know, you're actually using it. And again, with that transcendence, that was more on me because I didn't realize there was the or I have forgotten there was the hole there. And so I ended up falling through and didn't really get much value out of, you know, actually popping transcendence and protecting my team. And I believe the enemy team caps this point. I believe they capped this point because we eventually just realized, you know, we're up 2, they're up 1. So we can realistically let this point go. Yeah, you can see my ball, he gets off point, he starts to roll away to safety. And Soldier, he doesn't contest at all. I don't contest at all. Because why would I? The point's lost. We're still up 2 though. And so I think, yeah, my ball got clipped by the Sombra. And so I was left with the Orisa, Moira, and the Mercy. I don't know why that Mercy went for a res there. I honestly don't. But you know, I'll take it. Whatever, you know, helps slow down the enemy team. Now, with this point, what's interesting about this point is this is where I started to feel, you know, the most comfortable. Because in the beginning, you can tell I was kind of, you know, wavering. I was still, you know, unsure of my skills as supports because I'm trying to keep my team up while also, you know, supporting my team in doing damage. Because I've been watching a lot of Awkward, and so now I just have this mindset of damage. Help your team do damage, 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 damage. And so, you know, here I am 1v1 the Moira, or it's like I see the Sombra. I'm gonna take on the Sombra before she runs away. It's the same with the Cass. I saw the Cass taking on Tracer. I can go support my Tracer. You know, the team may not need my assistance in taking on an enemy, but it never hurts to actually be there for your teammate. It's like that Sombra. I saw her there. I could have pinged her a little bit faster, but you know, I still try to ping her. Put the healing orb on the ball since he's, you know, hacked, and so I try to take out the Mercy. I think I do. Yep, there it is. I took out the Mercy because, you know, Mercy res. Mercy res is extremely powerful, and it's honestly annoying. It's one of the biggest annoyances to me whenever I kill an enemy and they get res. And 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 if you see there, I have my transcendence. I've been had my transcendence. It's just the thing about the way I like to play Zen is I don't want to use my transcendence if I don't have to. And so, you know, I hit him with the GG well plays because, you know, they did cap 1 and I end up getting play off of it. I think it was the yeah, it was this clip. I have this clip. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of impressed myself because I really did expect that Orisa to kill me because she had the 2 supports with her. But you know, first game down, we're up. I believe at this point, I was going, yeah, 2 wins, 0 losses. This map is Ilios. Ilios, I feel like gets a lot of, or at least like in some of the games I get, I feel like Ilios gets a lot of hate, and so you know, I'm just I've always loved Ilios like since I started playing. To me, it's always been a good map. It actually has one of my favorite maps. I believe it's the Lighthouse is my favorite map, and so you see our comp is Ana, Soldier, Symmetra, and Sigma. I believe we ended up switching eventually. I don't think we did. I don't think this game we did. But as you can see, I'm on BAP because last time I tried to play Zen, it didn't. I can tell like it didn't work out for me on this map. But however, Baptiste did, and as you can see, you know, I could have gone Kiriko. I could have, but you know, I wanted to, you know, practice my aiming a little bit before like I actually pick up Kiriko, because I believe I was still like in the, you know, waking up stages. And as you can see, you know, if I was playing Kiriko, that Junkrat would have, you know, gotten away with whatever he did. I don't know what he was trying to do. But as you can see, good shield by Sigma. I see the Mercy going for the res. I see her trying to res. I try to stop her. I couldn't. Oh well. I decide to play it safe. Try to, you know, keep my Sigma up since he's actually on point and he's trying to contest. And obviously I don't, the goal is to like to try to protect my Ana, because realistically Ana can defend herself. But, you know, if I can avoid losing the Ana, I want to avoid losing the Ana because she does crazy amounts of healing. And, you know, again, I made a mistake. I didn't realize the Mercy had res and would res the monkey. So, you know, I think we ended up losing this fight because of that res. Or maybe we cap, actually. Yeah, we ended up, I think we ended up capping because, you know, Symmetra started popping off. And honestly, Symmetra was going crazy. Lucio killed my Sigma. That's interesting. Shows you how strong supports are. But Ana fell off, plus ratio, you know, Red Bozo. You see, I feel like that was a mistake on Lucio's part, you know, just beating when his team wasn't around. Because I get not wanting to save your ult, but honestly, if I was Lucio, right, I would have just died and like I did there, got solo ulted. I would have just died as Lucio because at that point, you know, I would have my beat for the rest of my team. So that was very interesting to me. The fact that Lucio just went ahead and did a solo beat. Obviously, this Junkrat was becoming a problem for me and my team. Well, for me and the Ana, at least, because you know, he killing us. And so again, try to help the Sigma take on the monkey because you know, I don't want to lose my Sigma if I don't have to. As you can see, I'm not scared of a Turret Bastion. Bastion in turret form does not scare me. I think that's just because like I've been playing Reaper and I will always contest a Turret Bastion. But yeah, Bastion in turret form didn't scare me. As you can see, monkey jumped on Ana. I believe I think Ana put her to sleep, put the monkey to sleep. I don't know. I can't remember. Again, trying to keep up my Sigma because Sigma was getting jumped, I was getting jumped, and Symmetra was getting jumped. And you know, honestly, this is where it started to become a little, you know, I did get a little frustrated because I was like, oh no, you know, they're catching up to us, they're capping, and so I don't want to say I was giving up, but you know, I was already mentally preparing myself to like let go of this point because you know, if they cap 1 point, oh well, you know, we'll get them in the next round. We did end up winning the team fight, and I like to think it was because of my ability to quickly heal the Symmetra. As you can see, the Mercy started to come around, try to shoot me. I'm not letting the Battle Mercy get to me, so, you know, bam bam bam, had to put her down. Immortality go crazy, you know, you feel me? And so we ended up actually, you know, capping first point, which took me by surprise. And so, you know, I had to tell my team good round because I felt like that was genuinely a good round. We're on the well. And so I was already thinking they're gonna have a Roadhog. I need to take the high ground to prevent myself from being able to get hooked by that Roadhog. Because a Roadhog can hook me from at that gateway right there. And so I didn't want that to happen to me. So if you see, I start to kind of maneuver and tried to take advantage of the Junkrat boosting me up because, you know, obviously the high ground is very powerful in this game. See the Junkrat trap, I didn't want any of my teammates to get caught in it, so I tried to destroy it real quick without taking damage. I ended up doing so, and finally I take the high ground because I saw the Junkrat wasn't there, the Mercy wasn't there, Lucio wasn't there. No one was on the high ground at this point. And so I took the high ground angle, and you can see I kind of play the high ground a lot in this game because of just how useful it was to me and my team. As you can see, we ended up capping because, you know, they were trying to shoot me but also trying to shoot my team, and they couldn't be at two places at once. So again, I jumped down, you know, just to heal my team a little bit because my aim is shit. And I end up taking the high ground again. Once again, I'm on the Roadhog's head. While my Symmetra and Sigma are there, I'm out here doing the extra damage. And again, trying to keep up my Symmetra and my Sigma, I threw down the Immortality, which wasn't enough, so thankfully the Ana was there to help me out. Junkrat could see I was a problem on the high ground, but I was not. I'm not scared of a Junkrat. Junkrat is very irritating, and I get it. So, you know, I wasn't about to give it up so quickly. Again, saw Turret Bastion. I'm not scared of Turret Bastion. Saw Mercy going for a res. I try to put down Mercy as fast as I can. Again, but unfortunately, she got the res off. Thankfully, Sigma and Symmetra were there, and so was I. So I took the high ground, or I took the low ground, and while he was whole hogging, I try to end it as quickly as I could. Thankfully he did, so that was an ult wasted. You can see Junkrat actually surprised me a little bit because he caught me on the flank. Thankfully Soldier was there. Unfortunately, Mercy got the res. I should have honestly expected that res. But I don't know if Junkrat forgot about me, but he just that was kind of a free kill. As you can see, Mercy, I was scared of her pocketing someone, so I just want to put that away as fast as I could. As you can see, again, didn't know where the Bastion was. Once I found the Bastion, I killed the Bastion. I'm not scared of Bastion, y'all. I'm really not. It's like I play Bastion sometimes, and so, you know, I just had to put down the Bastion. Again, Junkrat tried to take the high ground from me. I did not want that to happen, so I'm very protective of my high ground. My high ground, mine. So we ended up winning. As you can see, it was kind of, I don't want to say it was a complete dog walk, but, you know, to me, this match was, this second point was easier than the first point. And again, as you can see, got play of the game. Second time in a row, I got play of the game as a support character. This was a very weird game, and you're gonna see why. This third game was very weird because mentally, I hate this map. I hate this map because of that choke with the bridge, that choke under the bridge. Hate that point. And so, you know, I was ready to go in. I was locked in at this point, and so I was like, you know what, we're going in hard. And this ended up being my, plus this was my rank up game, so I knew if I won this, I will rank up, hopefully, you know, to get a higher rank. Because I believe at this point, I was bronze 4. I was bronze 4 at this point, and I was so determined to rank up and, you know, do better, just like I did better with my DPS. Because my DPS, currently I'm at silver 4. And so I was like, okay, if I can rank up on DPS, I can rank up as support. Tank is gonna be iffy because I hate playing tank. And so, you know, I knew Symmetra was gonna hack my immortality, but, you know, I didn't want my D.Va to die. And so I tried to protect her. I don't know why she didn't hack that health pack. As a Sombra player, I would have hacked that health pack. But, you know, it is what it is. D.Va tried to get away. We killed D.Va. Why? Because we're not gonna let her remake. So we ended up capping pretty smoothly. I like to think it was pretty smooth. This game wasn't easy, or it wasn't. You're gonna see why. You're gonna see why I hate this map so goddamn much. As you can see, I hear the Sombra over here. And so, you know, I try to ping her, I end up pinging the Kiriko. Sombra got turned on. That was kind of unfortunate. In my mind, I was like, that's unfortunate, because I was a Sombra player. I know that pain. So again, just try to keep my team up, but also prepared to do damage. That's why I try to take the high ground, but when I see how many are up there, I decide to back away because I didn't want to forget about the point, and I did not want to C9. I tried to heal Liana, I couldn't. That was my fault. I was too late. Ended up taking out the D.Va because she threw the bomb. She threw D.Va bomb, and I ended up dying here to the Tracer and the Moira because, you know, ulting Moira goes crazy. DPS Moira go crazy. That new highlight intro go crazy. And so I wasn't stressing because, as you can see, we have 3 minutes left on the clock. So I was like, okay, we got time. We can fight this. I have ult. Ana has ult. My team doesn't have ult. Or the rest of our team doesn't have ult. So, you know, I just want to play it slow and instead kind of, you know, just hang back and do damage and prevent... You see here, we honestly should have been pushing point there when we killed the D.Va and the Moira. And I knew better to push the point, but we just didn't for, you know, whatever reason. Obviously the Kiriko did kind of scare me, and so I ended up, you know, placing down Immortality, and it cost me my life because honestly I should have saved it for when D.Va was coming back. I guess you can say I kind of C9'd at that point because I was kind of focused on, you know, keeping my team up, and I think this was the moment I started to become more focused on the point. But then, you know, Kiriko ulted and wanted to ruin everyone's fun because God forbid a Baptiste have fun. You can see the rest of my team is over there. They're all distracted while I have the Kiriko and the D.Va on me. And real quick, I want to point out that was the weird part. You can see a player left, a support left, and so, you know, already I was like, a support left. That's huge for us. But at the same time, I was also thinking, nah, they didn't leave for good. That was just a DC. You know, they're gonna come right back, and then, you know, next thing you know, they're gonna have to support again. That support player didn't end up coming back, and it ended up costing the team everything. Because at this point you can see the enemy team didn't end up really changing all that much because of the lack of support. It's one thing to lose a DPS, but it's another to lose a support, in my opinion. And as you can see, I basically wasted my window. Why? Because I saw the D.Va bomb, and I was ulted, ready to take on the D.Va. That again, another mistake on my part. As you see, I was checking to see the ult percentage of my team, but Yeah, I was also checking to see if the other support came back, because honestly, I forget to look at it sometimes. And I just want to give a shout out to this widow, because she can tell I was trying to heal her, and so she came down and made it easy. It made it easier for me to heal her. And I just, I enjoy playing with players like that, the ones who like understand what I'm trying to do, and so they try to make it easy. Again, this is my fault. I got in the widow's way, and so I was just like, oh, okay, my bad. And again, you can see another player left. That was their tank, I believe. So now they only had 2 DPS, 1 support. In my opinion, you can do a lot with 2 DPS and 1 support, but if you don't have a second support still, that's tragic. And so, basically we ended up capping this third point because of, just basically the enemy team was just so over at this point, and so they kind of gave up, and so that allowed us to stay on point and basically just push it, because I think the Widow got solo ulted, yep. And so team kill wasn't really a team, but we'll take it. We end up capping the third point, and then after this, the enemy team just said GG, and basically they all sort of just kind of gave up. Um, and so it wasn't really a game after that. Like they just weren't. They were kind of upset that their team left, which I get it. I would be upset too, and so it wasn't really a game. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I know this is kind of like a last minute video, but yeah, I hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.